Welcome back. Prime Minister's meeting with opposition leaders has started now, and we are bringing you here on India Today the inside track on issues to be raised by the opposition during that video conferencing meeting. Some of the pointers we are being told about will be about extension of lockdown, reservation about suspension of MP-led funds, funds for states also for medical equipments, but there will be mention of the migrant crisis and how it can be handled, and the daily wagers unable to find work right now. Remember, migrant crisis is a huge controversy, and questions are being will be put by the opposition to the government about the daily wagers whose livelihood has suffered in the past few days, and what sort of measures is the government planning to take if the lockdown is extended beyond 15th April. Paulami Saha has all the inside details of this meeting. So Paulami, it is likely that the opposition has some questions prepared and will put it to the Prime Minister to discuss. What are some of those inside questions or points that are being prepared, Paulami?
Well, Pooja, this video conference is currently underway, and we've been speaking to political leaders from various opposition parties who are, of course, participants in that video conference right now. Now, the primary concern is funds, more funds to buy medical equipment, more funds to buy PPE kits, and that is something which will be raised by several parties. They will be asking for release of GST dues to the states. They will be asking for release of Manrega funds, more central assistance as well. The funds which are being collected by the centre and which is, of course, owed to these states as well, they will be asking for the same from the Prime Minister and the Prime Minister's office. Also, what they're going to discuss and what they want to raise is, of course, the issue of the extension of lockdown as well. Several state chief ministers have already come forward and said that, it's probably not the most practical thing right now, given that we are at a very critical stage between stage 2 and possibly stage 3, that we should be lifting the lockdown straight away en masse on April 15th. So that is something which is going to be discussed. Remember that the Prime Minister has already sought suggestions from the state chief ministers as well as to what exactly should be done and how exactly should India exit from this lockdown, if at all. And of course, we've discussed that there should be a staggered exit as well. The health infrastructure will be paramount. Of course, a lot of opposition parties are also going to raise their reservations about the suspension of MP-led funds for the next 2 years as well, because this is local area development funds. So they're going to talk about how their local areas will suffer as a result of these developmental works not taking place for the next 2 years. So they're going to possibly come up with suggestions saying that maybe do it for a year or so, not 2 years. These are critical and crucial funds for the developmental works that we need to put together for our constituency. So some of the broader issues that we have come to understand, which will be raised.
All right, so some of the fair points also. But as we stay on this big news, Paulami, who from the opposition, which parties are likely to be in this video conferencing, which parties have perhaps opted out of this meeting? Take us through those details as well.
Most parties are participating in this video conference. Remember, there were some reservations earlier. For instance, the Trinamool Congress said that, we've been crying hoarse over this for a very, very long time. Why haven't political parties and representatives of various parties been, interacting with the Prime Minister when he's interacted with media persons and sports persons? Now, that has, been taken into account. The Prime Minister has spoken to state chief ministers as well and leaders of these political parties. And now he's speaking with members of parliament. He's speaking with parties which have more than 5 MPs in parliament. Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha combined. So what we know is from the Congress, Ghulam Nabi Azad and Adhir Ranjan Chaudhary will be there on that meeting. From the DMK, TR Balu, from AIDMK, Navneet Krishnan, from the Trinamool Congress, Sudeep Bandyopadhyay will be on that video conference. From the Shiv Sena, Binayak Raut from the Lok Sabha and Sanjay Raut from the Rajya Sabha. NCP Chief Sharad Pawar is also going to be on that meeting. SAD, Sukhbir Badal will be on that meeting from the Lok Jan Shakti Party. Their President Chirag Paswan will be on that meeting. From Samajwadi Party, there's Professor Ram Gopal Yadav. From the BNP, Danish Ali and Satish Mishra. These are some of the opposition parties which will be participating in this video conference. And from the Bharatiya Janata Party, of course, other than the Prime Minister, we have learned that Mr. Rajnath Singh, Mr. Amit Shah, Thawar Chand Gehlot, Prahlad Joshi, Arjun Meghwal, B. Muralidharan, and Mr. Narendra Tomar and Ms. Nirmala Sitharaman.
So clearly
will be
there
present
are
in the
going to be
video
some
conference.
important opposition parties as well. The meeting is now underway. Paulomi with all the details. We'll continue to keep track of this. Paulomi, thank you very much for all the latest on this story.
Hi everyone, Preeti Chaudhary here. Hope you like this video. For latest news and analysis, like and subscribe to the India Today YouTube channel. And don't forget to press the bell icon to stay updated. Thank you for watching.